supposed to be in class, but I ain't going unless chill on the couch. See what's on the telly, girl, we won't leave the house. Can you stay well? Can you...
2. The Otter. School was fun in those days. The girls. The party. The friendships. The girls.
Spend the night at your frat.
Well, here's all you need to know. Classes, nothing before 11. Beer, it's your best friend, you drink a lot of it. Women, you're a freshman, so it's pretty much out of the question. It's a whole new ball game on campus these days, and they call it PC.
They've been laughed at. Picked on.
There's a roommate, pal!
And put down.
I'm not kissing a nerd.
They don't have the moves. Or the muscle.
You know karate?
No.
Good. Promised my wife I wouldn't drink tonight. Yeah, I'll do one. We're gonna do one. We're good. Streaking. Once it hits your lips, it's so.
Josh, you're in college. The window of opportunity to drink and take advantage of young girls is getting smaller by the day.
He's the wildest man on campus. Shake it up, baby!
Say when.
Right after this drink.
He's going to stand in the way of the best 4 years. Okay, 7 years of his life.
Friends were the biggest scabbers on campus.
We've done this before. Let's do it again.
There was nothing they couldn't get away with.
Oh, you broke my tibia! Professor Marco, I got hit by a truck today. Are you okay? You got hit by a truck.
Intellects, where the superstar of smarts is Chris Knight.
You have a jacuzzi?
Absolutely. His hobbies violate the laws of gravity.
What are you doing out there?
Floating, sir.
What time is it?
7:15
So early.
at night.
Let's see an ID. Dr. Mohammed Rashid.
You are certain to graduate with honors, and that will be the beginning of a brilliant career.
In the ivy-covered halls of Harvard, Montgomery Kessler was at the top of his class.
Who will challenge their minds
You applied to law school? I never thought I'd get in. Who's we? Miss Watson.
and take them on a journey they never imagined.
See past the paint. Let us open our minds to a different idea.
Gotten a perm before?
Yes.
How many would you say?
2 a year since I was 12. You do the math.
You know, a girl in my sorority, Tracy Marcinko, got a perm once. We all tried to talk her out of it. Girls weren't a good look for her. She didn't have your bone structure. Oh. But thankfully, that same day, she entered the Beta Delta Pi wet t-shirt contest where she was completely hosed down from head to toe.
Objection. Why is this relevant?
Oh, I have a point, I promise.
Then make it.
Yes. Chutney, why is it that Tracy Marcinko's curls were ruined when she got hosed down?
Because they got wet?
Exactly. Because isn't it the first cardinal rule of perm maintenance that you're forbidden to wet your hair for at least 24 hours after getting a perm, at the risk of deactivating the ammonium thioglycolate?
Yes.
And wouldn't somebody who's had, say, 30 perms before in their life be well aware of this rule? And if, in fact, you weren't washing your hair, as I suspect you weren't because your curls are still intact, wouldn't you have heard the gunshot? And if, in fact, you had heard the gunshot, Brooke Wyndham wouldn't have had time to hide the gun before you got downstairs, which would mean that you would have had to have found Mrs. Wyndham with a gun in her hand to make your story plausible. Isn't that right?
She's my age. Did she tell you that? How would you feel if your father married someone who was your age?
You, however, had time to hide the gun, didn't you, Chutney? After you shot your father.
I didn't mean to shoot him. I thought it was you walking through the door.
The most gifted mind to ever enter its classroom.
This is great. Who did this?
Is the person who cleans its floors.
I need you out of here in the morning.
You gotta trust me.
Dad, where are we going?
I don't know. Last year, we had an intern score a 90% on the written exam. He wasn't chosen. It's not a simple pass-fail.
You're not quitting on the shed, are you?
Don't ever let somebody tell you you can't do something. Not even me. All right?
All right.
Nothing's impossible. I can do it. No, you can't. No one can.
Did you see Sputnik go over the other night? Anywhere in the world, someone could look up and see exactly what I saw.
To everyone else, it was just a light in the sky.
Let them have outer space. We got rock and roll.
But to Homer Hickam, it was the future.
Sputnik is a milestone in history.
And just maybe a way out.
College scholarships for winning a science fair?
That is love, but to me it's looking counterfeit. I get done with one and move right on to another bitch. Yeah,
DJ Ill Will.
College educated, she graduated. Any bill she can't front, her parents paid it. The show was far, you the only one with a car out your girlfriends. But being that she's a big